Hello everyone, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, good morning everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning all. Shall we start our class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So right, today we are going to discuss AWS project. Are you aware of this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right? Okay. Fine. So let's get started now. See, our project is all about building AWS infrastructure from the scratch. Okay, from scratch, we are going to create AWS infrastructure. Assume that tomorrow you get a job, okay, as a AWS administrator, and that company for the first time they are planning to go with AWS. For the first time, they are planning to go with AWS. So far, they were using physical infrastructure, and for the first time, they want to start AWS infrastructure. For that purpose, they recruited you, because that means you are responsible to create AWS infrastructure from the scratch. You are responsible to start AWS in that company. Okay, you are going to starting from creating account onwards. You need to do everything. No one is there to help you. You are the only one. Generally, that will never happen, guys. Many people will be there, but assume no one is there. You are the only one. So you are going to build AWS infrastructure from the scratch. So how you are going to do it? So here many teams are involved because you are going to create AWS infrastructure. Then after that, these DevOps engineers and all, they are going to install packages and all that they will do it, automatic deployments and all. I think you might have seen in yesterday's demo. They are going to deploy all those things. Developers, they will write the code, and the DevOps team, they will deploy, testing team, they test. So many teams are involved. So what for you are responsible? So you are responsible to create infrastructure and manage that infrastructure. If you can create that infrastructure, you can happily manage that infrastructure also. That means you are going to create VPs in AWS for your company. Okay, and you are going to create subnets. You are going to launch servers. That too by using auto scaling. You are going to attach load balancers. You are going to create buckets. You are going to set up IAM roles and all. You are going to set up monitoring services, notifications. Okay, connectivity, Bastion servers, NAT gateways, Route 53s, everything you are going to do it. Once the entire setup is ready, then these DevOps engineers and other team members, they will work in those servers. Then after that, every day you are going to manage that infrastructure also. You have to make sure that you are not getting any errors and all, connectivity issues and all, and many other administration tasks that you do day to day. Okay, that is how it is going to be. So today we are going to see how to build AWS infrastructure from the scratch. And in tomorrow's class, I'm going to explain how that you are going to explain that project. Okay, how you are going to mention that one in your resume and how you are going to explain that one in your interviews. Okay, so today we are going to see what is a project, how to explain that one, that I'm going to explain tomorrow. Okay, so let's see how we are going to do it. That means today we are going to combine all services, whatever, all major services, whatever we discussed so far. By using that, we are going to create AWS infrastructure from the scratch. That is what we are going to do it. Okay. So guys, you understood what we are trying to do today? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So let's do it now. Let's get started now. What I'll do, first I'll draw a diagram, complete diagram with the tools. In that I'll mention each and everything. So that I'll be taking that screenshot also. I'll be sharing that one with you, so that when you look at the diagram, you should be able to understand everything. Okay. Everything I'm going to mention in that particular diagram. Okay. So let's do it now first. First we are going to create VPC. That is the first thing that we do, right? I'm going to create one VPC. So you can give any name to that VPC, that is up to you. I'll give my VPC. Okay. Now after creating VPC, you are going to give IP range, that is 10.0.0.0/16. This IP address, how much we have to give and all, you will get that range from network tables. Assume that you got this one, that's why you have assigned this one. Then here we have total 3 subnets. We are going to, you understood how to create 2 subnets. Today we are going to create 3 subnets. If you can create 3, you can create any number of subnets, right? So first subnet, second subnet, and third subnet. Total 3 subnets. Now you can give names. See, I'll give names like this. I'll make it out of 3. I'll make 2 as public subnets. So this is public subnet. Let's give a public subnet A. This is public subnet B. This is public subnet C. Okay, total 3 subnets are there: subnet A, subnet B, and subnet C. And you know, right, IP range we are going to give. So here I'll give as 10 dot, sorry, that is private subnet. Okay, sorry. The third one is private. 2 public, I'll make it 1 as private. So it is going to be private subnet C. Okay. Now here I'll give IP range 10.0.1.0/24. Here 10.0.2.0/24. And here I'll give 10.0.3.0/24. 3 subnets are right. Then I'm going to create internet gateway. Okay, this is going to be my internet gateway, and I'll attach to VPC. Right. Gateway. And this we need to connect to public subnets via route table, correct? So here I'm going to create route table. Okay. Route table. So one end of internet gateway I'll attach to route table, and another end I'm going to connect to both public subnets, because I know when you connect, then only they'll become public subnets, right? Correct or not? Okay. You know, right? 2 conditions should be met. One is you have to enable public AP, and the one is you need to provide internet supply. So we are providing internet supply, and let's enable public AP also. Public AP, and here also public. I'm going to enable public AP. Okay. Then I'm going to launch some servers. Okay, I'm going to launch some servers. Total 4 servers I'm going to launch by using auto scaling. So if you can launch 4, you can launch any number of servers, right? You can launch any number of servers. There is no limit. So total 4 I'm going to launch. Those are going to be my web servers. These 4 I'm going to launch by using auto scaling, not manually. Okay. And I'm going to connect all these servers to load balancer. So here you can see, assume that this is my load balancer. This is my load balancer. And I'll connect all these servers to load balancer. Okay. And here for your information, I'm going to mention as auto scaling. That means by looking at this diagram, you should understand that yes, these we are doing by using auto scaling. Okay. And I'm going to have a NAT gateway. Okay, Bastion server. Okay, say this is going to be my Bastion server. Bastion server. And also here we should have NAT gateway also, right? Let me have NAT gateway. NAT gateway. Now, see, let's have a kind of IPs that they have. Okay, what kind of IPs? Public IP, private IP, elastic IP. What kind of IPs they'll have? See, let me mention. So, see, Bastion will have one public IP and one private IP. That already you know. Web servers also they have public IPs and private IP. Public, private. This also. Because these public subnet, right? That's it. And NAT gateway, it has elastic IP, correct? It is not going to have public IP. It is going to have elastic IP and one private IP. Then web servers, these also they have public IP and private IP, and here also public. Fine. These things, you know. Now coming to ports, what are the ports that we are going to open? For Bastion, let me mention that. Bastion, we are going to open only SSH. See here, we are going to open only SSH, that too for me. Assume that I am the only system admin. I'm going to open only SSH. Coming to all web servers. Okay, all web servers, I'm going to open total 2 ports. One is going to be SH, and the other one going to be HTTP. Okay. That too, see, SH I'm going to open to only myself. I'm going to share this screenshot. Okay. SH I'm going to open to myself. HTTP I'm going to open to all, so that everyone should able to access website. This I'll do it for every web server. I'll create one common security group that I'll attach to all web servers. In auto scaling itself, I'll mention. That means same kind of ports I'll be opening to all web servers. Okay. Now, coming to database. Here what we'll do. Here I'm going to launch one database server. This is going to be my DB server. Now this database server will have only private API. It is not going to have public API, very, very important. It is going to have only private API because we are not going to enable public API. Private API. Then, see, it's assume that in that we have installed MySQL. Assume, okay, MySQL. We have installed MySQL, and we are going to open. Yeah, so MySQL we are going to open. See, this is MySQL code. This is MySQL port. I'll be opening this one. This MySQL port I'm going to open to all public subnets, all, so that every web server should be able to pull data from my database server. Correct? That's why I'm going to open to both public subnets. You can see something like this. To entire subnet itself. And in fact, other subnets also. You can see. That is it. Then one connection is over. Then coming to Bastion. I'm going to open SH port. I'm going to open SH port. SH port. Okay. So SH port I'll open to only Bastion server. Only. That means here that is going to be something like this. So that only from Bastion we can enter into database server. This is the second connection. And coming to third connection, that is NAT. So for that we need to have one more root table. Correct? So here we are going to have one more root table. root table. One end of root table we are going to attach to NAT gateway. Another end of root table we are going to connect to this subnet itself. So that every server inside my database server will get internet. Every server. Okay. So here total 3 connections that already you know, these are pretty important. 3 connections. One is, let's see, let me mention here. One is MySQL. Second one is this one is SSH. And the third one is internet. Okay. Third connection is that is for you know blue. That's why I'm writing in a color code. I'm giving color code. Okay. These are 3 important connections. Okay. Remember that these are 3 important. So here also I'll mention so that you know you understand easily. This one, black one is MySQL. Yeah. MySQL. And pink color is SSH. And the blue one is for internet. Okay, yeah, 3 connections. Now, coming to internet gateway, NSL and all we are going to touch, right? Yeah, so coming to route 53. Let's deal with route 53. Yeah, we'll have S3 buckets. Okay, what we'll do, we are going to connect one S3 bucket to all auto-scaling servers so that you know we can push some data, get some data from S3 buckets. Okay. So here we'll have a bucket like this. Assume that this is S3 bucket. S3 bucket. These buckets should be connected to all auto-scaling servers. How we are going to connect from EC2 to S3? We are going to connect by using IAM routes. Okay, by using IAM routes, and that too, I want every auto-scaling server should get connected to S3 bucket automatically. I want that should get connected automatically. So that I'm going to mention in that roles and all. I'm going to include in auto-scaling itself. So this is so they're going to get connected. All servers will be connected like this. How we are going to connect? By using IAM roles. So here these are going to be IAM roles. Here I mentioned IAM role, that particular blue color roles. Then we'll have one common shared storage, that is EFS. Okay. That EFS you can attach to any number of instances, right? In fact, that you can attach to your bastion, every server, just to have one common storage. Okay, so here, yeah. This is, assume that this is EFS. EFS. This will be connected to all auto scaling servers. That too, whenever auto scaling launches any new server, this should get connected to that server also. So we'll have one common storage. Then anyways, we are going to configure NACL and all here. Okay, before that, let's deal with route 53. But then again, we'll come back to monitoring SNS, NACL, all those things. Okay. So coming to route 53. This is going to be my route 53. Route 53. This I'm going to connect to my internet gateway. And here you know, right, we have our domain name. Okay, we have one domain name over here, that is, let me write here. Any domain name, whatever you have. Your company's domain name. Right now I have this domain name. What I'm going to use this one. Now, here we can configure routing policies, right? What I'll do, okay, assume that this guy is operating. These are the users, end customers, assume. End customers. And he's operating this. He's using this domain name. Like we use irctc.com, something like this, right? So, now here I'm going to configure a routing policy as, you know, right, different routing policies. I'll be configuring this as failover routing policy, failover. You can configure whatever routing policy that you want because already you are familiar with all routing policies. Okay, in that failover means we can make one VPC as primary, another one is secondary. So I would like to make this one as primary. This is my primary. Then we should have one standby also, standby VPC. Let me create one dummy VPC here. Yeah. Assume that this is one, just one VPC. We'll have a connection like this, just to show that yes, this is a. These also on VPC. I mentioned these are VPC, and it is going to be my secondary. Oh, sorry. Secondary. Now, yeah, one is primary and one is secondary. Both I'm going to connect to route 53 by using failover routing policy. Okay. Then we are going to have notifications, correct? Okay, let's have notification SNS. So here mainly we are going to configure notifications at two levels. One is at auto scaling. See here, SNS. This is going to be at auto scaling level. Okay. And one more place, that is failover. Here whenever my region goes down, fails, I want one notification. That's why I'm going to configure here also. So in these two places, we are going to configure SNS notifications. Then coming to NACLs, yes, we should have NACL. Okay, so one NACL I'll be connecting to both public servers. So let me mention that. One NACL I'll be connecting to both public servers. You can do it, right? One NACL you can connect any number of servers, but one subnet should not have more than one NACL at it. This I'll be connecting to both servers. Okay, that is it. And one more private subnet, anyways, that will be there, but that stuff we don't use much, which is actually not required. But let me just show you this. This is one more NACL which will be connected to private subnet. NACL will be connected to private subnet. Okay, this one. Then then yes, we are going to add other things also, like CloudWatch monitoring. We are going to see. We just I'm mentioning here. CloudWatch. Okay, we are going to monitor average CPU utilization of all auto scaling servers. Then we are going to enable VPC flow logs. These we are going to just mentioning so that you should understand that yes, we are going to include those. And CloudTrail also, let's mention here. CloudTrail also we are going to use. CloudTrail. I mean, just we can see the logs, what actually we did from the scratch. But also we can able to verify. Okay, so let me verify whether everything is correct or not. Yeah, since all are ready. Okay. Yeah. So here let me mention the list of major services that we have included. See, few services you can't include because Elastic Beanstalk, CloudFormation, those as per the requirement that you use. See, Elastic Beanstalk is there. I can't mention that one in project, right? Elastic Beanstalk, whenever developers they give any code, what do? You deploy that code in Elastic Beanstalk. That you do then and there. These are one of the day-to-day tasks that you do. Okay. So here in project, what are the major services that we have included? Let me give the list of services that we included. Okay. The first one included EC2. Second one, Elastic Load Balancer. These are the major things. Auto scaling. And fourth one, S3. And the fifth one, IAM roles and user creation, group creation. Those anyways you do in a day-to-day basis. Okay, creating user accounts. That I need not to mention actually. Then mainly VPC. Then SNS. Then EFS. Then what else? CloudWatch, yes. Then Route 53. So there, here I'm going to configure health checks and all. The prime failover, right? We are going to configure health checks. Then CloudTrail, VPC flow log. Flow logs is actually part of VPC. Just for your understanding, I'm mentioning here. Flow logs. So these are the services I'm going to include. We have included in our project. These are the services. Okay. Let me verify anything missing. Public IP. So I hope I have mentioned everything, right? IAM load, SSH 253, EFS, SSH, internet, auto scaling load balancers. Yeah, seems everything is good. Once the entire project is over, I'm going to give list of here I'll give the list of steps. Here I'll write what are the steps that we follow to terminate, because see, here we have launched so many things, right? To terminate all these things, we need to follow one sequence, because there are so many dependencies which are there. Straight away, you can't go ahead and terminate all these things. No, there is a sequence that you need to follow, especially in some areas. So that sequence, I'll give the list of things that you can use to terminate. That is also very important, because we are going to create a lot of infrastructure. So if you forget to terminate, you'll get bill. So that's why terminating also very, very important. Yeah, CloudFront and all, that's what, based on requirement you use in companies. Based upon the requirement, the snowball and all, whenever any requirement comes, that time you use it. Okay. Yeah, seems good. Okay. So guys, here you need not to get confused here, guys. Whatever we use, right, whatever we covered, those only we are going to discuss. Individually we covered all services. Okay, those I'm going to integrate. Everything I'm going to keep inside VPC. Okay, I'm going to. So once this setup is ready in cloud, then these DevOps units and all, they will do their work. They launch servers in public and private public subnets. Database administrator, they launch servers in database section, private subnet, and they install some packets and all, they deploy. So then they will do their task. But being a AWS guy, your responsibility is first you need to create infrastructure. Okay. So this is how you are going to do it. Once you do it, then you can manage also easily, right? Once you did all these things, then if something goes wrong, then you'll come to know where actually went wrong. Same thing we do in companies, but in a bigger scale. Here we launched 4 servers. Okay, here we have 4 servers. Auto scaling. In company we use 400, 500, something like this. Okay. That is. Now, fine. I'll mention here. I'll give heading also. Why I'm mentioning everything in this diagram, so that I can share this screenshot. By looking at this one, you should understand everything. That is the reason. Okay. So let me give heading also. AWS project. So what we do first, so here in this diagram, before we jump into these practical sessions, if you have any doubts here, you can ask me. Any doubts from anyone here?
Hello, Sai.
Yes.
Actually, I joined around 8:30 only. Why this web server is connected to S3 but
Just to have a connection, so if at all if you want to share any data which is there in S3 and all, that you can put some data, get some data from web server to S3 bucket, right? This also I'm not saying that you will do it definitely, but based on the requirement, you do it, like connecting IAM nodes and all. So that's everything I'm mentioning here. So that in company, if they ask you to do it, you should know how to do it. That's why I'm connecting. Okay.
We can create a template.
Which one? I didn't get you. Come again. Since your voice is breaking completely, can't hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, this S3 bucket is common to all web servers?
Not one S3 bucket. Actually, we are going to create a IAM role. One end will give EC to access, another end we give S3 full access. So that means from those servers, you can access any number of buckets. Just I have, for example, I have shown you one bucket. I'll give S3 full access, then you can access any number of buckets. But in fact, you can create buckets also that you can do. Okay.
Sir, we are, near root 53, we are giving failover. How can we address it?
How can
we, we can address that failover?
If at all my primary VPC goes down, see, actually what we have to do in secondary standby VPC, the entire setup we need to keep in secondary VPC, so that whenever my primary goes down, secondary VPC will come into picture. Okay.
That means we have to create a whole thing in the secondary.
Yeah, that we have to do it, but that I'm not going to do it. That you can do it, right? If you create one more VPC in another region and you can repeat the same infrastructure, that you can do it, right? Correct or not? Just for temporary purpose, I'll just want dummy. I'll just I'll explain how generally we do it. This same setup you need to repeat here. Okay. Any more doubts?
Yes, can we keep Bastion server in any of the public subnets?
Yes, you can keep any one of the public subnets. This NAT gateway and Bastion you can keep in any one of the public subnets. In fact, you can have one more Bastion also if you want. One more. Okay, in second public subnet, and that you open SH port of database server to that Bastion also. So you are giving two servers so that anyone can access my database servers.
The minimum public subnets is 2.
Yeah. Two. You can have any number, that is okay.
NACL to RT only.
Secondary
PV. NACL.
I didn't get you. Come again.
NACL is connected to RT.
NACL is connected to both public subnets. Okay.
This server.
Huh?
Sai, usually from RT, RT to NACL only we connect, right? So here you are connected directly with subnet NACL.
No. NACL we connect to subnet, right?
Yeah, that is okay. But so the request come from through RG, then RT, then through NACL only will connect with subnet, right?
No. NACL is just a security at subnet level. That is not related to root table and all.
Okay.
Okay, just NACL is a security at subnet level, right? That just we connect to subnet. That's it.
Okay.
Hello, Sai. There is only one private subnet.
Yeah, you can have any number of.
And what about database?
Yeah, we will have. In that place, you could have any number of C. Suppose what you need to do, if you have one more database server, then what you do, same MySQL port, SH port. MySQL port will open to all subnets. SH port will open to Bastion. Same repetition. Even if you launch any number of servers, concepts are pretty same. Okay.
size.
For the server side.
This is set up all those manually.
Which one? Come again. I didn't get your doubt. What was that?
Secondary VPC.
Ah. Yeah, that also we do it. Yes, yes, in some other
Secondary
region.
VPC is set up all those manually.
Yeah, manually we need to create actually, but that's one-time effort. Yeah, right, correct, manually.
Sai, in companies, will they use VPC endpoints to transfer data from database to S3?
I know, actually that's a new topic actually. That's why that is not fully operational yet.
Okay.
And one more thing, here this entire setup you can do by writing code. Okay, or by running commands that right? If you are good at that coding and all, cloud formation. So what you do, you create one big lengthy file and this is going to be a big one. Get that? You can do it, but not so easy, right? A number of things we are going to mention and all. So not so easy.
So main thing is scripting.
Yeah, scripting, yes.
Sai, this secondary VPC is while we create that, is it in running state or it will be ideal for until the main server will be fail over, then it will restart?
Yeah, it will be in a standby mode. Whenever primary goes down, then secondary will come into picture automatically.
That standby means that it is running or it is waiting for the main server to fail over?
We keep that one running only, but with the limited infrastructure. We auto scaling and all, we keep less number of servers. So whenever it's something happens, then immediately we increase the number. That's all. Okay. Limited, just kind of standby kind of. Okay.
Yes, we connect route 53 with load balancer or
actually here we connect route 53 with load balancer, but in diagram I can't show you right in that way. So that's why I have shown something like this. Okay. Yeah, actually we connect to load balancer. Okay.
Hello, sir. We create this infrastructure, and after that, suppose any connection is lost, so we are responsible for that, or? Yeah,
we are responsible. That you can do it. Suppose someone unable to access, then what you can go and verify whether the port is opened or not at security group level, NSA level. That I'll tell you. What are the errors generally we get day-to-day scenarios, what we do. Tomorrow I'll give list. There you'll understand generally what kind of issues that we may face. Got it, Vishali?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I tell one real-time scenario about private subnets, that how many you created in your company.
See, in my projects, earlier we used to have 5 public subnets and 3 private subnets. Generally, compared to public subnets, private subnet number will be less because we keep more web servers compared to database servers. Okay, so that's how 2 you can have 3 in some small companies, 1 also, because see how many number of servers you can launch. You can launch many servers, right? See /24. So you can have 32 minus 24. So many servers you can launch it. So that's up to company, like small scale 1 subnet, medium to big 3, 4. In fact, more than that. In fact, 1 subnet also you can increase the IP address, right? It's all not about how many subnets. It's all about how many servers you have. So in 1 subnet you can have any number of servers, right? That's it. Got it?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so shall we get into lab session?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, here one more thing I'll tell you. We did all these things. We already covered all these topics. Correct or not? Whatever you can see on the screen, all these things we have covered or not?
Yes,
right?
sir.
You understood practical session also, all these, whatever you can see on the screen.
Yes, sir.
So the same thing we are going to do, but we are going to integrate all these things. Okay, if you are not understanding any of the topic, say what is NAT gateway, why did you connect and all, that means you did not practice. Correct or not? That's the meaning, right? Correct or not? Okay, I'm assuming that you practiced all these things. Then only you'll understand the project. If you are not understanding any one of the topics, means it's sure that you did not practice. Because all these things we already covered, we did in our last, previous classes. Okay. Fine. In fact, VPC, we spent good amount of time there, right? We created around 2 to 3 times that infrastructure. Okay. So fine, no problem. I'm assuming that you practiced all these things. So let's get started. And before that, we'll do one thing. We'll take a break actually, because after that, without any break, we'll create this. Continuously. I'll take more than 2 hours. Okay. So right now time is 9 a.m. Right. So you take a break for some half an hour. Just go and have breakfast. Coffee, tea, whatever you want. Then after that, without any breaks, I'll finish this lab session in one go, because there I can't give breaks. So continuously for 2.5 hours and all, I'm going to take this class. Okay. So now you take a break for half an hour. Now time is 9 a.m. So we'll start at 9:30 a.m. Because for me also talking continuously would be difficult, right? That's it. Is that fine, everyone? I'm not going to stop this one.
Okay, sir.
We'll start exactly at 9:30 a.m. Okay. Meanwhile, you have your breakfast and be ready. Got it? Yeah, go ahead, please.
I want to request that while we are creating this project, right? So mention the flow also. First, we are creating VPs, and then we are enabling web servers, and then Bastion, and then NAT. Flow also, it will be very helpful for us.
Yeah, you will. Anyways, you'll get recorded video, right? I'll do it in a sequence order. You will get recorded video, right? No problem at all. Okay. Yeah. Fine, guys. I'm not going to stop this meeting. Okay, stay connected only. We'll continue at 9 a.m. Okay. So meanwhile, just have your breakfast and be ready. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Okay, guys, are you there? Shall we continue our class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, fine. So we'll do it now. So what we'll do first, we are going to start with VPC. Okay. First we'll create VPC, then all other stuff we'll do on the. So log into AWS account. So we'll do one thing as we'll do this one in North Virginia, because that is the region where each and every service works always. Okay, so we'll create this entire setup in North Virginia region. Okay, let me verify. Do you have anything? If we have anything, I'll remove all these things so that we can start from the scratch. Let me delete key pairs, everything. Yeah, so I'm in North Virginia. So first we are going to create VPC. Okay, we are going to create VPC by giving this range. So let's do it. Go to VPC. Your VPCs. Create VPC. I'll give any name. I'll give as my VPC. Coming to IP range 10.3.0.0/60. Create VPC. VPC is ready. And you know, right, in VPC by default you'll get root table and NACL. By default you get, you know, these things. Now let's create 2 subnets. Total 3 subnets we are going to create. What you can see on the screen, these are default subnets of default VPC. Now create subnet. In which VPC? My VPC. Give any name to this subnet. The first we'll choose availability zone. I'll choose first one. Then 10.0.1.0/24. Coming to naming convention. First you paste this IP range, space hyphen space. Then give this region name, US East 1A. US East 1A. That's it. Create subnet. Then let's create 2 more subnets. Create subnet. My VPC. Second availability zone. You can choose anyone, that's up to you. 10.0.2.0/24. Okay. Now IP range. Space hyphen space. US East 1B. US East 1B. Now create subnet. Then one more final. Say my VPC. You can choose any availability zone. 10.0.3.0/24. IP range space -space US East -1B 1C. Okay. US East 1C. That's it. Now create subnet. Total we have total 3 subnets. 1, 2, 3. Out of these 3, I'll make 2 as public subnets. So first condition, you have to enable public IP. Go to actions, modify auto IP settings. Enable. Save. And one more thing, that is one more, no, for other subnet also. Modify auto IP settings and enable. That's it. Then to our public servers, right? Then one condition is over. We need to create internet gateway, then root table, then we need to connect to both public subnets. Okay. Let's do it. What internet gateways? Create internet gateway. Give any name. I'll give my internet gateway. Okay. Now create. This we are going to attach to my VPC. Okay, done. Now, then we need to get ready with root table. These are default root tables. Let me create my own root table. Internet root table. Because I'm going to connect to internet gateway, right? That's why I'm giving meaningful name in my VPC. Now create root table. Fine. Now, one end of root table I need to associate with both subnets, and the end I need to connect to internet gateway, right? Let's do it now. Subnet associations, edit subnet associations. Now both public subnets 1 and 2. Okay. Connect. Then come into roots, edit roots, add root. Okay, here, what is my target? Internet gateway. Then select your internet gateway and give IP range. You know, right? Whenever we deal with internet, we have to give this IP. Blindly mug it up. Okay, 3.0.0.0/0. That's it. Save changes. Okay. Fine. Now, my both subnets became public subnets completely. Okay, public subnets. Yeah. Then after that, let's have a NAT gateway also. Okay, we'll create NAT gateway, then we'll have root table, then we'll connect to private subnet. NAT gateways. Create NAT gateway. Now give any name to this NAT gateway. I'll give my NAT gateway. Which subnet will choose? Any one subnet, any one public. We'll go as per the diagram. That's why I'm going to choose first public subnet. Okay. So allocate elastic IP. That's it. I have elastic IP. You can see this is a NAT gateway as elastic IP. Now create NAT gateway. NAT gateway is ready. Now what we need to do, we need to get ready with default root table, and one end I'll connect to NAT gateway, and the end I'll connect to private subnet, right? So go to root tables. Let's make use of existing root table. Default. See here, this, let me rename. I'll give NAT root table. Just I'm renaming. Okay. This here first subnet associations. So we are going to associate private subnet, right? Select and save. Done. Then come into roots, edit root, add, then here NAT gateway, and select the NAT gateway here. And same NAT also dealing with internet, right? That's why we are going to give 0.0.0.0/0. Okay. Now save changes. NAT gateway is ready. Then now coming to next one. See guys, we need to keep other things ready. We need to keep other things ready. Like, we need to set up this, before you touch auto scaling, you need to keep this SNS, EFS, S3 bucket, okay, and everything we need to keep ready. Okay, IAM roles and all, because we are going to include all these things in auto scaling, correct? So before we configure auto scaling, we need to keep all other things ready. Okay, so let's deal with all these things like SNS, S3 buckets, IAM roles, EFS, okay, all these things. So let's do it now. Coming to SNS. Give any name to this SNS. I'll give AWS team. Okay, topic. Next. Then here, remaining all our option that create topic. Okay, now we need to add subscription, right? So create subscription. What I'll do here, I'll add my own email. I would like to have a notification in the form of email, and let me give my email. Assume that there is only one subscriber as of now. And you know how to add multiple subscribers. You give comma space, one more, comma space, one more, like that. Okay. Create subscription. Now for that, I need to accept this subscription, right? Fine. So let me open my email and let me accept that invitation. So here you can say I got an email. No, confirm subscription. Done. You can say subscription confirmed. For which topic? AWS team topic. Okay, done. Now coming to, so go here and hit refresh, because right now it is showing pending confirmation, right? Hit refresh, then it is going to show confirmed. You can see SNS is ready. Then next thing, let's keep S3 buckets ready. S3. Already showing one bucket. Guys, do observe carefully here. While deleting Elastic Beanstalk bucket, you might get some errors. Okay, so if you want to delete this one, straight away you try to delete it, it may not work. See here, when I click on empty, okay, let me try to delete. It might throw some errors. Okay, it is empty. Now let me delete. For confirmation, you have to give bucket name, right? Give bucket name, delete. Yeah, see, it is throwing an error. So if you want to delete this bucket, what you do, go inside this bucket and go to permissions. You can see bucket policy. Here you can see, right? In a JSON script. This is the example for JSON script. What you do, you delete this policy. Delete. For confirmation. Delete. Now delete. That's it. Now go back to bucket and you can delete this bucket. Now it will work. Now see, that's it. Okay, now let's create some buckets. Create bucket. One bucket we need to create for VPC flow logs, correct? So let's create one bucket. Flow hyphen logs hyphen some random characters. Okay. This is flow logs bucket. Now create in the same region. Make it public. Acknowledge. Then create bucket. Now two more buckets. Let's create two more buckets. Create. So here I'll give as first hyphen just some random characters. And enable public, acknowledge, and create bucket. One more. Create bucket. Second. So total, I have created 3 buckets. Okay, 3 buckets. Fine. Now what we'll do? Let's enable VPC flow logs now itself, because to capture those flow logs it takes time. Correct? That's why we'll keep these things now itself. Let's enable so that by the end of this project we can able to see all those logs. Okay, so how to enable flow logs? Go to VPC. Now select your own VPC. Then actions, create flow log. Now here, these names are pretty optional. Now I want to have all traffic. I want to capture. Okay, here I would like to send these things to S3 bucket. Now where is my S3 bucket? So this is flow logs bucket, right? Let's go back. Yeah, select the bucket and copy ARN. Okay, now paste the ARN here. Then that's it. Create flow log. Done. Okay, S3 buckets are ready. SNS notifications are ready. Then we are going to deal with IAM role. Okay, IAM. Now go to roles. So here the role which we want, that is EC2 to S3 full access, right? Now here create role EC2 here S3. S3 that to full access or whatever access, that's up to you. Yeah, you can see Amazon S3 full access. Now next. Now key and value is pretty optional. Now give any name EC2 S3 full access to project 9 AM. Whatever name that you want, you can give. Create role. That's it. My role is ready. You can see EC2 S3 full access role 9 AM. Okay. Then let's have one more, that is EFS. EFS. Create file system. Now give any name. I'll give my EFS. My EFS. See, this EFS you are going to create in which VPC? My VPC, not in default. Okay, this is important. My VPC. Okay. Fine, that's okay. Just click here next. Create. That's it. My VPC is ready. Okay. Give some time so that your give some time so that your EFS will be ready. And one more thing that we need to do, that is See, you go to your VPC, select the VPC, go to actions. You can see edit host name, edit DNS host name. Yeah, here you have to enable it. In order EFS to work, we have to just enable it. So just mark it, just enable it. Okay, don't worry about it, just enable it. Host name and resolution. It is already enabled, so no problem at all. So enable these two. If at all they are not enabled, then EFS will work. Okay. Now hit refresh. It takes some time, some couple of minutes, so that it will be ready. EFS is ready. Then we need to create one security group also. I'll tell you what is the purpose of security group later on. Let's create one security group. Security group here. Now create. I'll give name as web security group. See, the same security group that I'm going to use while launching autoscale. Okay, that means one port SH I'll open to myself, HTTP I'll open to all. That's what. So here, in which VPC? My VPC. You can see my VPC. You can give any description, web security, that's fine. Okay. Now what are the ports I need to open? SH2 only to myself. Only myself. My IP. And HTTP is right, that is for everyone. Okay. SH to myself, HTTP to everyone. Okay, the same security group that you can able to see from here. This I'm going to attach to auto scaling. While launching auto scaling, I'll use this security group. Now saves, create security group. Okay, description is not there. Yeah, you give any description. Okay, now it's fine. Now create security group. Okay, so we kept all things ready. Okay, mainly 4 things, guys: SNS, S3, IAM role, EFS, and security group. Now what we'll do, we can proceed with auto scaling, load balancers, auto scaling, all those things. Okay, now let's get ready with our first load balancer. Now go to EC2. Here you can see load balancers. Create load balancer. Oh, see, they modified this one again. The images and everything, right? Application load balancer, network load balancer, gateway load balancer. They modified this concept. Classic is there. Yeah, it is there. Okay. AWS will be retiring the classic platform on 8/15/2022. Okay. So yeah, 1 more year. After 1 year, from now onwards, after 1 year, there won't be any classic load balancer. They're going to remove it. After that, we have to use 1 out of 3. But you can choose any. All are pretty same. See, they're giving 1 more year, 1 more, because already our infrastructure is running on this load balance, right? Suddenly, if they remove, then there will be a problem. Correct or not? So that's why they have given this much of time. So we have 1 more year, is it? 2022 October. Okay. August. Okay, August. Okay. So fine. Anyways, create load balancer. Okay, these options are same, right? Here you don't find any differences. Give any name to this load balancer. North Virginia load balancer. Okay, I'm giving you North Virginia load balancer. In which VPC? Here, my VPC. That means now onwards, wherever you see default VPC, there you convert to my VPC. Now here, that load balancer should be connected to servers, which are there in only public subnets. I'm repeating. Load balancer should be connected to servers, which are there only in public subnets. So it is asking, say, what are the subnets that you want to connect? So the load balance will be connected to the servers in those subnets. So 1A, right? Add, and 1B also, right? Add 1A and 1B. That's it. Now, next. Now here, I am going to choose web security group because already I know that HTTP is opened. That is what we need for load balancer. But apart from that, I'm going to select one more security group. That's a default one. Why? Because EFS is taking default security group. My EFS is taking default security group. That's why I'm going to keep EFS, load balancer, and all web servers. One common security group. That's why I'm going to take select default also. Then come into health checks, you know, right? These are minimum numbers. 2, 5, 2, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2. 2, 5, 2, 2. Minimum number empty. Then add EC2 instances. So right now we don't have any instances. That's why I'm not going to add. Then next, so give key value, no, any tags if you want. No, review and launch, create. That's it. Okay, and close. Okay, so my load balancer is ready. Okay, then we need to deal with the launch configuration. That's our launch template first, then only auto scale. So go to launch template. So from where you'll get launch template, here you can see. So while configuring these things, we are going to include all other things like, you know, SNS, this IAM role, IFS, everything. So let's create launch template and give any name to this template. I'll give my launch template. Okay, my launch template. You can give any version, I'll give as one. So here, yes, provide guidance so that it will show what are the fields which are mandatory. Now here we are going to choose Amazon NX. Every auto scaling server should have a T2 micro. Key pair, yes, already we have key pairs. No, we don't have key pairs. Let's create one new one. You give any name. I'll give as 9 AM Pro. 9 AM project. Now create key. So this key I use commonly for all servers. Then security groups. Yes, one is you have to take web security group. Apart from that, default security group also, because EFS is in default security group. Okay. T2, did we choose T1? Oh, sorry. No, thank you. T2 micro, yeah. Thank you. Okay. T2 micro, key pair I have selected, security groups. I have selected default as well. Okay, one is default security group, that because EFS is there in default, and another one is web security group. Okay, so that all, you know, HTTP will be open to all, SSH will be open only to myself. Storage volume, just to change anything here. Okay, here. Okay, I'll make it as 9. Any small modification, okay, that will be included in the storage. Okay. Now required tags and all which are not required. Now additional details. Okay. Here you can see IAM instance profile. Here we are going to choose IAM role. You can see EC2 S3 full access IAM role. So that this will be attached to every auto scaling server. Next, these are going to be my web servers. Correct. That's why I'm going to paste web content. Let me get that content. Okay. You can see these web content. So that this will be pasted in all auto scaling servers. Okay. my AWS project. Just this will be displayed on the web page. Now create launch template. Oh, sorry. One small thing that we missed. That is, see here. Let's, I don't think so. We'll get edit option. Edit, but we can't do it. One small thing that we missed. Let me delete, guys. Let me do it again. I'll tell you what is the one that we missed. See, EFS also, or whenever autoscaling launches any new server, that should get connected with the EFS also, right? Correct. One mount point should be created. Mounting should happen, right? Everything should be done automatically. So that also we are going to configure in launch template only. So create launch template. Now give my launch template. I'm doing again. Version 1. Just show guides. Then T2. That's what, Amazon Linux. Then here you take T2 micro. Key pair, you choose a key pair. Security groups. One is web security group. And one is default. Okay, web security group and default. Then storage. So here, just change the name. I will make it as name. Okay. Yeah, that also we can do it. Srikanth. Okay. Now tags and all optional. Network is also optional. Now here you choose your IAM role. Then here, while pasting that code, let me show here. Pasted this code. Then here itself somewhere. Okay. See, after AIM update -5, here you need to create one mount point. What is that mount point? Let me show. That is mkdir. Something. Under top level directory, I'm creating a folder called Sai. Okay. Under top level directory. Then that's what this mount point will be created in every EC2 instance. Autoscaling server. And let's have a mounting also. So to have mount, you need to get the mounting command. So here, go inside that file system. Okay, here, attach. Get this mounting command, and that I'm going to paste over here. See, sudo mount -so. But the problem is the mount point, whatever we created, that is different from the one they are giving. So remove the one they are giving here and give our own. What is our own mount point? Under side. Under top level directory, my mount point is side. Okay. So this command is very, very important here, so that whenever autoscaling launches any new server, in that server, this mount point will be created and mounting happens automatically. Now create launch template. Now view launch template. If you want, you can just verify whether that everything you did properly or not. Oh, here is it showing anything? We have only one version. Template tags we did not get. Linux code is not showing here. Advanced details. Yeah, this is a code that we have. So since everything is good, cd HTML, mkdir, Sai, and here also. Sorry, everything is correct. Okay, my launch template is ready. Then we'll configure auto scaling. So let's go with auto scaling. Here you can see create auto scaling. Click that. Now you are creating this, you give any name. I'll give my auto scaling groups. This auto scaling you are creating from which template? My launch template. This we are doing from my launch template. Then the next, click here, next. Okay, so this will be created in which VPC? My VPC. This auto scaling, everything happens in my VPC. Then we subnet, these servers should be created in all subnets. That is what I want. You can say I selected all subnets. So whenever auto scaling launches any new server, those should be distributed in all 3 subnets, not 3, in fact 2 only. Because third one is private subnet, right? So here auto scaling means web servers. So these should be created in only 1 and 2 subnets only, public. Okay. Then next. Now attach to an existing load balancer, which is already there. You can see choose from classic load balancer because ours is classic only, right? Then you select your load balancer, that is North Virginia load balancer. Health checks, just that's it. You can give 150. That this also already we covered. ELB is checking the health of instances. Okay, so I'm giving 150 seconds. Then next. Now coming to desired capacity and all. Desired I want 4, minimum I want also 4, maximum I would like to have 10. So this will be started with the desired capacity. Okay, right now my desired and minimum both are same, so it will start with 4. Okay, that's it. Now click here next. Comment notification. Yes, we already configured notification. SMS is already there. So add notification. Now give the topic name. See, the topic is already there. And in all these cases, you will get notification. Whenever auto scaling launches any server, terminates, fail to launch, fail to terminate, in all these cases, you will get notification. Then next, then tags, we can give any tag name. I'll give as tag as name web server. Okay. So that every auto scaling server will have the same name, web server. Now next, that's it. Fine, it's a review and verify stage. Once everything is ready, then click here, create auto scaling. That's it. My auto scaling group is absolutely ready. Okay. Then we need to deal with remaining all these things like Bastion, database server, and the connections and all. We'll do it. Okay, just give me 2 minutes, guys. Let me have some water. Just 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, so my auto scaling is ready. If you want to verify, just go to servers. You can see all 4 servers are running and all are having the same name. That's what web server. Okay. You can verify website which is running in this source. You take any one server, you take public IP, paste here. You should be able to see web content. That's right. Why? Content. So let's verify whether security group that we attached properly or not. Security group. Yeah, web security group is there. Inbound. Right? No security group. Web security group. You're not seeing anything here. Oh my God. Security groups. Is the web security group right? Go to inbound. Why it is not showing anything? I think we forget to save that rule after adding the rules. Okay, so let's add rules. Okay, edit inbound. Here we don't have any rules itself. So here let's open SH only to my IP and HTTP to all. You are not getting website means something wrong with the security group. HTTP I'll open to all. Now save. Now fine. Now it should work without any problems. Hit refresh. Yes, you can see it is working fine. So this is common for all EC2 instances. You take any instance, you should be able to see that website. Let's see, I'm pasting some other instance. You can see like that. In fact, our load balancer DNS stream also, if I take load balancer DNS stream also, it should work. You can see, go to load balancer. Okay, this load balancer get DNS stream and paste over here. Yes, you can see it is working fine. Okay. Yeah. It should come AWS My Project, right? That's what the content we have given. But why it is taking this one? That means let me go to launch template. Let's verify which template it took. Launch template. Did it take an older one? Since it took, we deleted and we created. So let me verify what kind of content is there here. Acha, we deleted and we created, right? When we created second time, that time we did not change the content of the template. Correct or not? So here, the first time actually we modified the content, but that we deleted. Now second time we created again, that time we forget to modify the content. So it is taking the old content only. So that's why my go. Now everything is good, no problem. Got it? So here you can see content you can keep anything, right? Just whether that you can see on website or not, that is important. Okay. Yeah, so my auto scaling is ready. That's why see, before we touch auto scaling, we kept all other things ready. We kept S3 buckets ready, that IAM roles, EFS, SNS, correct or not? Okay. So that's so that everything we can include in our auto scaling. Okay. Now, guys, first listen. Don't type anything in chat box. First listen the class. Okay. Then after that, yeah. Is these things ready? Okay, let's get ready with Bastion server, NAT, Bastion server, database server, all these things. Let me create a Bastion server. Go to EC2, launch instance. I'm going to create one Bastion server where in public subnet. T2 micro. Now number of instances, 1. In which VPC? My VPC. Which subnet? Public subnet. The two first public subnet as per the diagram. Bastion server you can keep in any one of the public subnets, but we'll go as per the diagram. So that's why I'm going to keep in first public subnet. I'm not going to keep any web content because it is not going to be a web server. It is just a Bastion, right? Now next. Next. Give any name. I'll give as Bastion server. Next. Then let's create a new security group. Bastion security group. Here, SH, I'm going to open to only myself. That's it, not HTTP. Because inside we don't have any web content, so there is no need of opening HTTP. So only open SH, that to myself. So here SH only to my IP. Got it? SH to myself. My IP. Now click here, review and launch. Verify all these things and launch. Now here select the key pair. Launch instance. I'm keeping common key pair for all instances. Okay. And view. My instance is ready. Bastion. Now we are going to keep our database server also ready. Database server. Let's do it. Launch instance. Amazon Annex. Now T2 micro. Fine. Now which VPC? My VPC. Which subnet? See, private subnet. Because there I'm going to launch database server. Right? That's why it is going to be a private subnet. Now you know, right? Public IP is not enabled, disabled. Yeah, that is how it is. Now next. 8 GB is fine. Then next, give any name here. I'll give as DB server. DB server. Okay. Yeah, we can take database also. Whatever that database section that we covered. But if you take the database server which AWS is giving, then there is no need of Bastion server and all, because nothing is going to happen in database server. You won't get any errors and all. So there is no need of Bastion to jump into that server. Okay, because that is completely managed by AWS database server. But if you create your own server and if you install database, then you can make use of Bastion server so that if at all any errors are there, you can jump into the database server. Okay. Okay, DB server. Now next. Now coming to security group. Yes, here it is very, very important. DB security. What are the ports that you need to open? Here. SSH you have to open to Bastion. MySQL you have to open to both public subnets. Correct? I'm repeating. SH you have to open to Bastion. MySQL you have to open to both public subnets. SH I'm going to open to only Bastion. Bastion source. What is the Bastion source IP address? Go to instances. Get Bastion source private IP and paste over here. /32. So SH I'm opening only to Bastion. Now HTTP, sorry, MySQL. I need to open to both public subnets, right? So here 10.0.1.0/24. Then add one more rule. Same that MySQL port. I'm going to open to 10.0.2.0 slash 24. 10.0.1.0 slash 24, 10.0.2.0 slash 24. That means I'm opening this MySQL port of database server to both public subnets, so that every web server should be able to pull data from database server. Okay. Now review and launch. Launch. You can have a different keeper, that's up to you, or you can have the same keeper, that's up to you. View instances. No. My database server also ready. Then let's have other things like flow logs already we enabled, right? Okay, let's deal with route 53. Let's get ready with route 53. Now go to route 53. Route 53. Now here, first we need to configure health check, because failover, right? Failover means further we need to have health check. That's why I go to health checks. What is this? Let me delete existing things which are not required. Now create health check. So I'll give name called North Virginia hyphen health check. North Virginia health check. And this route 53 is going to check health of my North Virginia load balancer. So here, get your load balancer DNS name. The load balancer, get DNS name. Copy. And where is it? Here. Here is the DNS name. Done. Then port 80, that is fine. Then file name, index.html. Index.html. Then go to advanced. So I want when route 53 sends request to load balancer, so the response should come within 10 seconds. If it is taking more than 10 seconds, then route 53 will declare that load balancer is down. Okay, if you select here, it will wait for 30. But I'll keep it minimum time. And here failure threshold, I'll keep it as 1. So that means even if it gets response, if it doesn't get response at least once, then that load balancer should be declared as down. These are also we covered already. Then next. So here also I want notification, guys. See, get notification, notified when health check fails. Yes, whenever my region goes down, I want one notification. Now already I have an existing topic. Yes, select the topic and create health check. That's it. My health check is ready. Then we need to configure failover routing policy. So go to host red zones. Then go to our domain name. So here we are going to configure failover routing policy. That you know how to do it, right? Create record, new record set you need to create. So here I'm going to choose failover. Next, give that website full name, www.sitemic.support. These are pretty same. Now define failover routing. Now here, it is my load balancer, right? Alias name should be created to my classic load balancer. Okay. And that load balancer is in which region? It is in North Virginia. Correct? US East 1 somewhere. You can see North Virginia, US East 1. Then from that region, what is the load balancer? These are load balancers. So select your load balancer. Okay. Then record type. Yeah, that's what I mean. What is it's a primary failover, right? This VPC is a primary VPC or secondary? It is going to be my primary. Now, yes, health check is there. That is North Virginia health check. So it should evaluate health check. Then give any ID. That is, I'll give North Virginia load balancer. Any just ID kind of. Okay. Now define failover. Then everything is good. Now create record. That's it. So you can see primary record created. That means my route 53 for it, my VPC is a primary one. So if you want to verify, just get that DNS name and paste over here. You should be able to see our web content. Yes, it is working fine. You can see my Google. When I type www.saicloudexpert.com, then you can see my website. It is working fine. So here only what we do, assume that if you have any other VPC in other region, assume that you have one more VPC in some other region. So for that you have load balancer, right? Correct or not? So what you are going to do, you create one more record set. Okay, just I'm showing because we don't have other VPs, right? But if you have, what do you do? Select failover. Then next, here you give www. Then define failover. So here you choose this classic load balancer. Yeah, here you choose a region in which your load balancer is there. Okay, in which the load balancer is there. Assume that your other standby that is in Mumbai. Okay, let me show you. Let me get that from Mumbai, AP South. Yeah. So assume that is in Mumbai. So you select the region, and here automatically you can see the list of load balancers which are available in that region. I'm repeating. Here automatically will display the list of load balancers which are available in that region automatically. So you select that one, and here after that you make it as secondary. Okay, it is going to be a secondary region. Now no health checks, nothing. See, you can uncheck no health checks, nothing. Then you can give any ID like Mumbai load balancer and all. Then define failure. That's it. That means one VPC is going to be a primary, another one is going to be a standard. That is, so you can do it if you have one more VPC. So generally what we do in companies, we keep one more VPC and we'll do the we'll configure as a failover, standard. Okay. So since we don't have VPC, secondary VPC, that's why I'm going to delete this. Okay, as of now only one VPC, and I have configured this routing policy. So now whoever uses this particular domain name, they can see the web content in my web servers. Let me show you once again. Yeah, hit refresh. You can see it is working absolutely fine. Correct or not? My good. Okay. Note 53 parties. Over. Then after that, we'll configure. Okay, flow logs already enabled, right? Let's configure CloudWatch. CloudWatch. Okay. So go to CloudWatch. CloudWatch. Okay. Open. Then here I'm going to create graph, CloudWatch graph. Okay, that to average CPU utilization for all auto scaling servers. So here you create a dashboard. Create dashboard, any name. All my web servers. Okay, they'll give a name called web servers. Web servers. Create dashboard. And I'd like to see graph in this model, stacked area. Next, metrics, configure. Now, if you scroll down, you can see here auto scaling, correct? Auto scaling, click that. Here you can see group metrics, select. Yes, here this is the auto scaling that we created, project AWS, right? Okay. Auto scaling group name, this is the one that we have given, correct or not? Let me just verify here. Oh, no, one second. Which name we have given? Just let me just confirm. Go to auto scaling groups. So we have given my auto scaling, right? Then why it is coming like this? Group matrix. Once again, let me do it. North Virginia only, right? Okay. Web servers, add wizard, stack area, matrix. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Actually, yeah, I will tell you. Yes. So add wizard. You select stacked area or any whatever graph you want. Matrix. Next. Now here we need to click on EC2. Here you can see per instance or by auto scaling. So here click here by auto scaling. When you launch auto scaling by yourself, those you can see. But when AWS does this one automatically, suppose if you configure that cloud formation, it has to be installed. There also it creates auto scaling by giving one instance. So those will be seen outside. Okay, but here inside EC2 section, this is one that you created. Click here by auto scaling group. Yeah, this one that you created. You can see my auto scaling. Others also will be displayed here, but mainly the one you create that will be displayed here. And here I'm worried about this one, CPU utilization. You can see of my auto scaling group. Yeah, that's it. Create wizard. So what you can see on the screen is average CPU utilization of all web servers. I'm repeating, average CPU utilization of all web servers. Okay, that is what this graph. Now you can save this dashboard. Okay, fine. My monitoring is ready. Okay. Then what else? Route 53, SNS, Flowlogs, CloudWatch, CloudTrail automatically we can able to see. EFS, MySQL. Yeah, what we'll do? We will test some connections, whether everything is working fine or not. Okay. First, we'll verify flow logs, whether they are working fine or not. Then we'll try to jump into Bastion. From there, we'll jump into database, whether that connection is successful or not. Then we'll go to one web server and we'll verify whether S3 buckets or that role connection is proper or not. Then we'll go to one more web server and we'll verify whether EFS is connected properly or not. So we are going to verify all these things one by one. Okay, all these things one by one. Let's do it now. Now, first come into flow logs. Go to S3. Go to buckets. Hit refresh. Yes, go inside these flow logs. Yeah, why it is not showing any logs? Yes, you can see folder flow logs. Inside you can see one more folder with account name, my account name. Inside one more folder called flow logs. Inside the availability zone name. Inside 2021 year and month, date. Yes, these are flow logs. Okay, because see AWS also they keep on entering into our for scanning and all, they also try to access. So that's why many logs will be created. So your job is you are going to share all these things to ethical hacking team. Or else you can create AWS account to that team, IAM user, and you can give S3 bucket access. So that straight away they log into AWS account, they'll come here and they will get all these flow logs. Suppose if I want to download any flow log, just select that one and click here download. Okay, see here that will be downloaded. Now go and verify what is there in the flow log. Now right click and extract to extract here also. Okay, go inside folder. Yes, this is the file having flow logs. This is how flow logs will be generated. Now your job is you are going to share this one with ethical hacking teams. Okay. So fine. Flow logs are ready. Then after that, okay. Yeah, NSCL will create. NSCL will create. Then after that, we'll go to Bastion. From there, we'll jump into database server. Okay. Let's go inside Bastion server. Go to EC2 section. Now select Bastion. Go inside Bastion. Connect. Username @ DNS. Delete all these. Yeah, sessions, new session. Yeah, happily we can go into our Bastion so without any issues. I'll go to downloads. Yeah. See, right now I'm inside my Bastion. But if you try to enter into your database server, that will not work. Because from outside, how can you access database server? See, database server, neither it has public IP, nor it has internet connection. That's what, through internet gateway. And it doesn't have port open. So you can't even if you try hard, you can't SH into your database server that already you know. So right now we are inside our Bastion. So minus, then run yum update -5. Okay, fine. So it is taking all updates. Now what we'll do, from this, we'll try to jump into our database server. Okay, from Bastion, we'll jump into our database server, then we'll verify. Okay. For that, we need to keep here. For the database server's key, we need to keep in our Bastion, correct? Or that also we did. Database server's PEM key we need to keep in Bastion. Then only we can jump into database server. Okay. So for that, let's do it. So here what you do, you click here SFTP. Now see where you type exit once. And here sudo. That's it, don't give minus. When you use sudo su, you'll be under EC-user. Don't worry. See, when you click on SFTP, here, this is /home/east-user. So here also, if you type PWD, means present working directory or print working directory. So here it shows /home/east-user. When you type only sudo su, not sudo su minus. Okay. Now let's drag and drop that file here so that we can able to see. Okay, these are one, go to downloads. These are one, right? Let me keep this one here. So you can see when I keep here, automatically it is getting uploaded. You can see 9 AM project. Okay. Now do ls. You can see that database server's PEM file. Okay. Now With that, we'll go inside database. So get database source IP address. So here click on connect. So here you copy the whole thing. SHFNI, PEM key, username @ private IP address or private DNS. Just copy and paste over here. Okay. See, to go in and to go inside any instance, you need its IP address, username, and its key file. Just mentioning the key file name is not enough. We need to have that physical key here. That's how I come here. Okay. Now press enter. Yes. That's it. Where are we now? We are inside our database server. You can see 10.0.3.0. That means connections are pretty good. No problem at all. Now here are we getting internet? Yes, we are getting. How to verify? Sudo or sudo minus. Name update -5. If it is string updates means yes, internet is there. Yes. So we can install, suppose I would like to install MySQL. I'm install MySQL -5. See, we can do it because here, yes, we do have internet, right? So that's why it will work. Right? See, right now you are inside database that is working. That means my Bastion connection, everything is ready. No problem at all. Absolutely fine. Then what we'll do? We will test web server also. We'll go inside any web server, we'll verify whether through role I can access S3 buckets or not. Okay. Let's do it now. Go to any web server, take web server. Now here. Yeah. I'm inside my web server. Now from here you should be able to run AWS CLI commands. Correct? See, once my role is ready, then happily I can do anything with respect to S3 because we have been S3 access, full access. And since these are my EC2 instances, we need not install AWS CLI. Correct or not? So then it should work happily without any issues. So type here AWS S3 LS. We should be able to see all 3 list of buckets. Right? Yes. You can see all buckets are visible. That means you can have some puts, you can put the data, get the data, everything that you want, you can do it. You can share. Okay. So all S3 buckets. That means my buckets are working fine. My mainly IAM role is working fine. Okay. So that is working fine in one web server means that will work fine in all web servers. Correct? That I need not to verify. But to test EFS, how to go inside 2 servers. To test EFS, at least I need to go into 2 web servers. From there we can test. Okay. So let's go into second web server also. The first one, 1.7. Correct? That means I think this one. Yes, first web server 1.7. So now we'll go to second web server 1.2.1, right? Yeah, correct. And username @ yes. Okay, this is my second web server. Okay, web server 1, web server 2, sudo minus. Control L I'm using to clear this. Now we should have one common storage called SCI directory, right? Mount point. So CD. Okay, see here. Okay, let's go to cd slash under top level root directory. I'm going cd slash. If you do ls, you should able to see Sai folder here, correct? cd slash means I'm going into top level root directory. In Windows we call C drive, in Linux we call root drive. That's what top level root directory. So there only we created Sai directory. This is mount point. In fact, in other machines also cd slash ls, we can see Sai. This is my mount point, which is available in all 4 auto-scaling servers. In fact, in future, whenever auto-scaling launches any new server, that you can see from there also. Okay. Yeah. Now let's go inside this mount point. cd Sai. cd Sai. Just type here. You can see cd change directory Sai. That's it. Okay, just read. So in both machines, I'm inside the Sai directory. So here, what you do? You create one file here that you should be able to see in all other machines, correct? Touch project file. Do ls. So you can see file. If you do ls, you should be able to see that file here. Right. Working fine. That means, suppose let me create one more directory. Go dir, project dir. Do ls. Come here and do ls. That means here, whatever file and folder that we created, those got created in EFS. Those you can see from all instances from mount points. That's why we created mount point and we mounted. Okay. That too, these things we did in auto scaling itself. So that while creating auto scaling only, we need to keep everything ready. Okay. That is how it is. Now EFS is working fine. Then yeah, CloudWatch graphs anyways that's how anyways average it shows, right? Average it shows, you can see graphs. This is a CPU utilization. Okay. Fine. Now what we'll do, we'll configure NACL. That's one which is missing. By now you would have got emails also because auto scaling launched new servers, right? As you can see, first one test notification for confirmation. Then after that, yes, auto scaling launched 4 servers. That's a first instance, second, third, fourth. For every instance, it is going to send an email. Even when it launches new instance, when it terminates, fail to launch, fail to terminate, in all these cases, you'll get notification with all details. You can see. These are the details, right? So I hope you understood till here. Yeah. Now the missing section, that is, we are going to configure NACL. Okay, we'll configure NACL. Fine. So before that, what we'll do, let's take a just 5 minutes break, guys. Let me have some water and all. You also just get refresh yourself. Just have 5 minutes break. Okay. So it's time 10:53. We'll continue at 10:58. Stay on the line. Is that fine, everyone?
Yes, sir.
You are understanding, right? You are understanding, right, project?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. So we'll meet. Okay, you take till 11. Okay, just for 6 to 7 minutes. Okay. We'll start exactly at 11 a.m. Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay, shall we continue?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll deal with NaCl. NaCl. Let's read now. You know, right, how NaCl works, you know, that also you already know. Go to NaCl, go to your VPC, go to NaCl. You know, one is default NaCl, which is connected to default VPC, and the one is our own NaCl, default NaCl of my VPC. Now let's create our own custom NaCl. Create. I'll give any name. I'll give public NaCl. Okay. So because this I'm going to attach to public subnets, right? That's why I'll give public NaCl. In which VPC? In my VPC. Now create NaCl. Okay. Now here, as of now, see, I can access website. You can see it is working absolutely fine. Correct? As and when I attach this NaCl to VPC, I mean this public subnets, then things will not work. Verify, go to subnet associations, edit subnet associations. Okay, edit subnet associations. Now I'm going to attach this NaCl to both public subnets, 1 and 2. You can see 1 and 2. Save. As and when I attach, then things will not work. So here you lose your connection here. You lost the connection here. It is not working as of now. And here also you can't access website. Don't focus here. Focus here. You can see the page is being loaded. Right? That means it is not working fine. Because you know, right? Custom NaCl by default, it blocks all ports, all rules. Now we are going to open rules one by one, and that also, you know, what are the rules that you need to open. Now go to inbound. That too, here many things come into picture: stateful, stateless, ephemeral, all those things. Now edit inbound rules. Then add new rule. Give 100. The numbering also, you know. Let's open SH. Okay, only to myself. Myself means I need to paste my IP address, right? That you can get from here. You know, go to security groups. No, Bastion. Yeah, here inbound. Edit inbound. This is my laptop's IP address. Now paste here. Or go to Google and type what is my IP, then also you'll get. So SH I'm opening to only myself. Add one more rule. HTTP I'm opening to everyone. And ephemeral ports. You know, right? 10242 65535. 10242 65535. Okay. So just click here, save. If you want block any evidence, that also already you know how to block. And you know, right, we have to do the same thing at outbound level also, because see, things will not work because here it is stateful, stateless. Yeah, it is stateless. Okay, so we have to do it this one in at outbound level also. Go to outbound. Here also edit outbound rules. Add new rule. Then 100 SH only to my. One more rule. 200 HTTP to all. Then one more rule, that is 300. Okay, so here ephemeral ports 10242 65535. Save changes. Now things will work. That's it. We open ephemeral box. Now hit refresh. It will work. Yes, it is. It is working absolutely fine. Okay. And you know, right, that private NaCl part, private NaCl, that's of, you know, not required, you know, because one and this NaCl is a default NaCl, which is already connected to private subnet. Let me write names properly here. Private NaCl, and this is public NaCl. Okay, it is public NaCl. Okay. So that means private NaCl is already connected to my default subnet. I mean, sorry, private subnet. Let me show you. This one, right, is a public NaCl. Yeah. So let me rename private NaCl. Now, subnet associations, did it? So which is already connected to private subnet, you can see. Already connected. That's a default behavior. Correct? That also, you know, these also already, these we discussed. Fine. Now, yeah, connections also fine. Everything is good. What else? Flow logs also will be verified. CloudTrail, yes, if you go to CloudTrail, anyways, you'll get the list. Whatever we did so far, the entire list that you will get. Let me show you. Go to CloudTrail. From today, whatever we did, VPC we launched, load balances, auto scalings, you know, the entire history that you get from here. Okay. You can see what is the date, October 9th. Okay. Network ACLs. Yeah, here, if you verify, you will get the entire list. Today's date, now 9th, right? And for this 11.4, yeah, terminating auto scaling. Did it terminate any instances? Okay, yeah, here you can see terminated, but we are not worried whether why it terminated, but we are worried about after terminating whether it is launching new instances or not. That is important. That means at any point of time, you should be able to see total 4 instances at any point of time. Okay, so hit refresh. You can see here how many instances. See, some are terminated, that's fine, no problem at all. But see whether all 4 are there or not. Okay, 4 web servers are there, 1 bastion is there, 1 database server is there. That is what we are worried about. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I think we have added everything, right? Now, see guys, in companies also, what we do the same thing. The setup will be already there. If it is not there for the first time, you are going to do it. But same thing in a bigger scale, just you increase number of instances. So many instances will be running. Okay, just increase number of instances. So many database server will be created. And you create one in every subnet. If you have 3 public subnets, just generally we create one bastion in one public subnet. Okay, that's so. If you want, you can have 1 more bastion server here. No problem. Let me just show you. Because see, if many employees are there, your admins, instead of using only 1 bastion, they can use 1 more bastion. Okay, you give a bastion access, few to few admins. For other guys, you can have 1 more. Let me show you here. You can have something like this. You can see here in private subnet also. I mean, in other public also, you can have Bastion server. No problem at all. So what do you do here? Same thing. It has one public IP, private IP, same like every other. Like other Bastion server. Let me launch this also. Generally, I mean, in my company we have this kind of setup. In every subnet we keep one Bastion. So if multiple Bastions are there, means it's easy, right? People they may use any one Bastion. I mean, one subnet generally we keep one Bastion. Here also same, we open here also we open same message to only our employees. Okay, generally in companies what we do, these IT teams, network teams, they give range of IP addresses. Okay, range that one is our admins, those who are using that, we open it Bastion server level. This side is going to, you can see here, I'll open this SH only to myself. SSH. And here also, other side, I'm going to connect to database server's SH port. Yeah, this is this I'm going to connect. Okay, very easy, simple. Let me show you. Yeah, Bastion server is mandatory. Okay. Then only we can jump into database server if at all any issue is there. So what do? You create one more Bastion, launch instance, Amazon Linux. Now T2 micro. Here, which VPC, my VPC, but with subnet this time. Public subnet only, but second one. Right? Yeah, enable public IP. Next, 8 GB is fine. Next, give any name. Bastion server. Let's change. It is going to be in where? Second subnet B. This is in A. This is in B. Let me read it here. Don't have space over there, right? Let me do it with a small. Okay, this is in A and this is in B. Okay, subnet A, subnet B. How you can do it. Now next. Same, you can have a same common security group, or you can have one more Bastion, then you give the range, whatever IT teams they give. Okay, so that you can have multiple. So as of now, I'll give same. Review and launch, and launch. And you have to open the database servers port, SH port to on this Bastion server also, which is there in second public subnet. So how you are going to do it? Let me show you. So here, go to Bastion server. Where is this? Yeah, this is one, right, which is running. Wait, once it is ready, then we'll see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what we'll do, we'll first open the port, go to database server. database or security group. Here we are going to open second bastion source IP address also. Edit. Now add rule. SSH. Custom. Here second bastion source IP address. So where is it? Yeah. You can see bastion source, second one, B, right, in brackets. And take private IP and paste here. That's you can see 10.0.2 series, right? Second private subnet, sorry, public subnet of second one. So that's it, /32, because that's the only one. So first bastion source IP address is this one. Second bastion source IP address is this one. Down, then you save changes. Okay, that also we can do it, so that we'll have two bastion source. Okay. Yeah, that is how it works. Okay, the same thing in companies, we do the same thing, but we do in a larger scale. Okay, in a larger scale, same thing. So after keeping this one, then other teams, they will come into picture. These database administrators, they will do their work. They launch database hubs and all. DevOps teams, they install some package and all. So yeah, anyways, those they have their own work and all. Here, if you get any issues, suppose any kind of things, what I'll do in next class tomorrow, I'll give the list. Generally, what we do, apart from dealing with this project, your project is this one. You need to create infrastructure. That is going to be your project. Okay. So once it is ready, then apart from that, we do so many other tasks. Okay, I'll give list service by service in EC2 what we do, and also what kind of errors generally we get. In S3 every day what we do and what kind of errors we get, how to troubleshoot. So service by service, I'll give big lengthy list. Okay, big lengthy list, so that those things you can explain easily. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain how you are going to showcase this project you can keep in your resumes. Okay, so how can we correlate this one with any real-time application and all. Application means suppose you are working, you got a project called IRCTC. So how you can integrate that one to this one. Okay, so that I'm going to explain in tomorrow's class. So today just you understood how we integrated all these services, how we created AWS infrastructure from the scratch. Okay, how to showcase this, anyways, I'm going to explain in tomorrow's class. Okay, so guys, tomorrow, now see, it's not over yet. After clarifying your doubts, I'll be writing steps to delete, because so many steps that we are going to follow, that to sequence of steps, those are also important. Yeah, tomorrow also, as I said, we do have class. Tomorrow I'm going to take two classes. One is same early in the morning, we'll have a 8 a.m. okay, 8 to 10 one class, and also afternoon. Afternoon we'll have one more class at 2 p.m. 2 to 4. That I mean 2. It's not exactly 4. We'll spend good amount of time. I mean that's going to be last class. Tomorrow 8 to 10. I'm going to send message anyways. 8 to 10 one session, and after 2 o'clock we'll start one more session. Then that's going to be our final class. That we'll spend. We have good sufficient time. We'll spend good amount of time without any hurry, and also that everything, all doubts, everything will be clarified. Okay, there I'll explain all real-time things. So that's why I need 4 hours. Continuously spending 4 hours is a bit difficult, right? For you, for me also. That's the reason we are going to split into 2 classes. Okay. Oh yeah. So here, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. I mean, don't ask me that how we can showcase in our companies. No, that I'm going to explain tomorrow. But today, whatever we did, that creation and all, this part you understood or not. Here, if you have any doubts, you can ask.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Sai, auto scaling, why that instance are terminating? They are not in use, so that's why it is terminating, or anything? Hello.
Yeah. So these they are getting. Let me. Sometimes we don't know sometimes why they get terminated and all, but generally we worried about whether new instance they are launching on. Okay, that's the main thing. So we don't know the exact reason why they are getting terminated. Maybe we are not doing anything. Not sure why it is so. But generally, see that health checks and all. I have taken minimum number, right? 2522. But generally in companies, whatever default health checks they are giving, right? We keep that only. So there we didn't find, terminating and all. Maybe the reason that we took the minimum number, maybe that's the reason. But anyways, we are worried about whether new servers are getting launched or not. That is important. Okay.
And say in the all web server have Elastic API, assigned Elastic API, right?
No. Elastic API will be assigned to only NAT gateway. Only NAT gateway, not web servers. Okay.
So in live on production, suppose web server is running and if workload is low, then at that time it is terminating or restart. So at that time IP will change,
We don't worry about IP, right? First of all, first of all, here we don't worry about IP because servers are connected to load balancer. Load balancer is connected to DNS name, right? So not an issue actually here. Okay. First of all, they won't get terminated if you take a default one, default settings and all. But we have given minimum time, right? 2522. Health check threshold and all. That's why. So, anyways, customers, and all they use DNS name and all. So, in real time, there won't be any issue over there. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, Sai, there was in CloudWatch there is something called in logs. So what is that?
That's one is metric and the one is logs.
Yeah.
So see here, these S3 bucket flow logs are there, right?
Yeah.
Let me show you. See, we captured flow logs. Those you can export to. Right now we export it as S3 bucket. Those you can export to CloudWatch also. Here, VPC is here. Actions, create flow log. Here, give any name, test, all traffic. I want to send to here, CloudWatch also. So, but if you want to send to CloudWatch, then we have to create this, designation log group, IAM roles and all, and a little bit coding also you need to do it. Okay, let me show you the name of the log group in which you can give any name. Okay, so what we need to do first, we need to create log group. Actually, see, simple. Whatever logs that we exported to S3 bucket, those you can see from CloudWatch dashboard also here also. Okay, those you can able to see here. Okay. Generally we are not doing that one. We are exporting to S3 bucket, but yes, they have given one more provision. So here just you need to create one log group. You can give any name. Some my log group. Our expiration. Okay, fine. That's it. Create log group. Actually, here some JSON coding is actually involved. Okay, log group is ready. Now here hit refresh. Do you get this log group? Log group you created. And we need to create IAM role. IAM role must have permissions to publish CloudWatch log group. Yes. So how to set permissions? Let me open. Just we need to copy this script, whatever already. Here. Create IAM role. Okay. Flow logs role. View policy. Already they're giving. Yeah. This is the default policy. Okay, that's fine. We need to modify anything. Yeah. Log group streams. Hello. Yeah, hello. Let's try. Flow logs.
Yes, this one. Yeah.
Just now we created this only, right?
Yes, this one.
Okay. Now create flow log. Okay. Now see, if you give couple of time, couple of minutes, then those logs will be displayed over here. Okay, the same logs you can see here, logs inside.
Okay.
Yeah, here logs all whatever you can see right here. You know this which one or yeah, whatever you can see here, those logs will be displayed over here. If you wait for a couple of minutes, then will be displayed here all logs. Okay, that's not a big thing actually. Got it?
Right. Okay. Can you go to S3 bucket where you exported the logs?
Where is this? Okay, let me go to S3.
Okay, so from VPC, while you created the flow log, you had given this S3 bucket ARN
yes, correct.
instance, so that it will do it automatically. No need.
All right, correct.
And say in application we write some log statement, those things. So where those things will be configured?
No, those are not actually here. Those are not, application related things are not actually part here. These are just VPC flow logs. Okay, whoever try to access our VPC, those IP addresses will be captured.
So if you want to see those application logs, then why?
That depends upon that particular application, whatever you are using. Those we configure inside that application actually.
Okay. Okay. So CloudWatch is similar to Splunk.
Splunk is also, yes, I heard. There is also one of the, we have many monitoring tools are there. Like Graphite, Grafana, many monitoring tools are there. It's a monitoring, yes, Splunk. Okay. Javix is a, like many monitoring tools are there, but you learn any one because see, monitoring, the purpose is same pretty. Okay.
Why I asked is because in Splunk, in my company, in Splunk, we used to see this application logs. So I thought in CloudWatch also it is possible.
Okay. So yeah, that little bit differences will be there, tool to tool and all.
Okay.
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 Yes, sorry. And the auto scaling you gave 4, 4, and 10, right?
Which one?
Auto scaling.
Auto scaling?
We have given the number 4, 4, and
yeah.
10.
Yes, right.
That means it won't go beyond 10. The maximum limit is 10.
Maximum is 10, yes.
After that, it won't take any server.
It won't take any server. But if you want to increase, yes, you can increase. So go to auto scaling. You'll get edit option. You can see, select this one, edit. Here you can increase. You can see right now it is 10. Okay, so you can increase. That's up to you. So that, you know, based on the load and all, you can increase. Okay.
Yeah. Aside, do I need to attach each Bastion server to each public subnet to modify and change its purpose?
Each Bastion to each pub. No. See, we keep maximum 3 to 4 public subnets. In each subnet, generally we keep one Bastion. Yeah. Now come again with your doubt. I didn't get you.
My means we have a 2 subnet, public subnet. Then we have a 2 Bastion server. So if I connect third one, then I have to, for modify purpose, again I have to connect Bastion server, new Bastion server.
No need actually. See, one is enough. The second one, whatever we created, that is just to, you know, instead of keeping only one, because everyone will access that Bastion only, our administrators and all. Instead of keeping only one server, standby purpose, I am creating one more Bastion under public subnet. It's not like every public subnet should have one Bastion. No, nothing like that.
If I have more than one database server, then I have to connect to Bastion server also.
Yeah, right. Suppose, see, if you have, yes, correct. If you have one more database server, whenever you launch database server, 2 things you are going to do. Mandatory. That is, MySQL port you will open to all public subnets. SH you will open to all Bastion. That you have to do while creating itself. Okay.
Hello, Sai.
Yes, please.
We are opening this database server ports to this public subnet. No? So this private NACL, it will auto configure, right? We don't need to do anything.
That will be there. Yeah, it will be there automatically. We need not to do anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Sai.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you have created 3 S3 buckets. For one S3 bucket you have used for flow logs and 2 S3 buckets you didn't use. Can you?
I mean, that I created just to, just to show you that yes, role is working fine or not, whether that role is connected properly or not to S3 bucket. That's why I created those 2 buckets. Okay, you need not have those buckets. Even flow logs bucket is also fine.
Okay. And can you show me the security group for DB server?
What?
I want to know. I want to show the DB server security group once.
DB server security group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah. Go to database server. Go to instances. Where is this database server? Yeah, go to security group. Okay, see, each SH one is for one bastion, another SH for another bastion, one MySQL for one public subnet, another MySQL for another public subnet. Got it?
Okay. Thank you.
Sai, you have created that region you have Virginia. Is it specified in companies?
No. You can do it anywhere.
You have created whole thing, right?
You can do it anywhere, okay. But why I selected North Virginia? That's okay. You can take Mumbai also, no problem at all. You can take Mumbai.
That ports also, it will be specified by the team lead and manager.
Yeah. Where to create it all, they will tell you clearly.
Okay. And one more thing, Sai, if we are creating total database in EC2, right? If we are creating in the AWS only, we have to create one role and we have to allocate that full access.
Which one? Role? IAM role. Yeah, you're right. Correct.
We have to give we have to search and we have to give the full access.
Yes, we have to do full access.
The data.
EC2 to DynamoDB full access role.
Okay. This VPC is a one-time effect, or we have
it's
to
one-time
give
effort
that,
only.
Every time to different teams.
One time only. If we create only once.
Or it is like, yeah. Okay.
One time, but after that every day we manage. That's what I will explain tomorrow's class. What we do every day, day-to-day tasks and all.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking that it is a VPC different for different teams, and we have.
No. Company will have only one VPC.
Nothing like.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. And one more thing, this Route 53 we cannot.
Except this one, you can practice
we have
remaining.
to buy.
Yes. Okay, except Route 53, you can practice remaining all.
Okay.
Now what I'll do, I'll give the list of steps to delete. Okay. What are the steps that we follow?
Sai, one doubt.
Yes,
so, so after this, this DevOps engineer started working on their task, right? So here we have launched on the web server. So after that, they will create servers for Ansible, Jenkins, and nodes and all. So
those they will be keeping in public subnets only. Those Ansible nodes and all, everything will be there in public subnets.
So that they will create, right?
Yes, correct. Those will be created by DevOps engineers.
Okay.
That's why here you are not only the one who deal with EC2. Instances will be managed by many other teams, DevOps, developers, many other teams.
Okay.
That's why that time what you do, you give EC2 access to these DevOps engineers.
Okay.
Okay, like the database access to database administrators.
Okay.
That is all.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, one thing. Now in launch template, we gave the simple commands, just index.html. But if you have an application, actual application, we do have many things. So
see, in that case, you remember in a DynamoDB, the way we pulled that folder files from GitHub by using git clone command.
Yes.
In that same way, either you can do it GitHub, in which they keep entire that application related code, or that file folder, everything they can keep in S3 bucket. From that, you by using wget command, we can get. So mostly they are keeping GitHub and all. So just think of DynamoDB the way we pulled folder and files, right? In the same manner that we do it.
Yeah. So let's say we have a Tomcat application. We while auto scaling launching the new instances, then we can get the code from GitHub, but installing application and loading all the dependencies for that Tomcat and other things like configuring the
those
Java
sequence of commands we keep there. See, first we download Java. So for that, yum install Java -c. That command we keep in that script, whatever you mentioned here, right? So we give that commands here one by one. Yum installs Java. Then after that, wget the Tomcat URL. Then after that, unzip. We have to remove the zip, right? Then after that, what we do? After unzipping, we need to start service. Correct or not? And you know that we give cd inside Tomcat inside bin directory. We give one more command so that we can go inside. Then after that, /startup.sh. So all those commands we give in the list here, sequence. So all will be executed in all nodes. Got it? And that port, whatever we open, right? The web server, apart from SHTTP, we will open 8080 also.
Right.
Okay, got it?
So whatever we do for the initial setup, we have to write it in.
Yes, here only. Correct.
Okay. And is there any way we can import? Okay, got it. Maybe we can run this, keep this in GitHub, and
we can do it.
Cool. Thank you, Shay.
Okay.
Sai, will they use this EFS for web content sharing also?
Which one?
Like EFS.
EFS, any content share, any type of sharing. Just it's not like what we are sharing. If you get any kind of requirement that we need to share something, then you have an option of EFS with you. Got it?
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, will bill be generated for this?
Yeah, that's why you practice. After that, you just practice for then after that you terminate the things.
As it becomes more than 30 GB, like 8 into 4, 32.
Yeah. Here, yes, we will go out of free time. That's why you don't, keep 4 servers. You keep just three instances. Anyways, we'll go out of free time, right? Because Bastion is an ad gateway is there. So after that, you terminate again immediately. Okay. I don't think so. You'll get less very well. Within 100 rupees only. I'm sure that you can pay.
No problem.
Because for project, at least, we can spend this much.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now let me write these steps, deletion steps. What are the steps that we need to see? There are some dependencies. To delete few things, you have to follow sequence. Like after deleting auto scaling only, you can delete launch template. That is one dependency. After deleting all components inside VPC, then only you can delete VPC. Right? Like there are some, some dependencies, not every. Like if you talk about, SNS, CFS, there is no dependency. You can delete you can follow any sequence. Okay. Anyways, you follow the sequence, whatever I'm going to give. Okay. Let me give the list here. Here I'll write everything. Okay. First one, you delete NAT because it takes good amount of time, right, to delete NAT. After deleting NAT only you can release Elastic IP. So these kind of dependencies are there. Then you delete Elastic Load Balancer. Then you delete auto scaling group. Then after that you delete the launch template. Then you delete Bastion. Then you delete database server. Then EFS, SNS, S3. We have IAM role. Then health checks. That's what Rule 53 health check. Then that's what Rule 53 that you delete record set. Rule 53. And after that, CloudWatch. Then flow logs. Then, yeah, by the time, Elastic API NAT would have been terminated completely. So here what you do, you release Elastic API. Release Elastic API. Then after that, VPC. Finally, you delete VPC. Okay, I think we deleted everything, right? Okay, just after that, you check once again whether you deleted everything properly or not. That's always a good practice. Okay, now let me follow these steps, sequence of steps. This is one box. This is one more box. Let me see. Yeah, fine. Let me mention here. Yeah, deletion steps. I'm going to share the screenshot. Okay. So let's do it now. Guys, can I go ahead with termination, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
You understood, right, everyone? That connections, linking, everything?
Yes, understood, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
One thing,
Yeah.
creation also.
What?
Sai,
Hi, go ahead.
Creation document.
Sai, I don't attend yesterday DevOps demo. Is it any useful for AWS guys?
Yeah, that will. I'm going to, oh, sorry, I did not share it. I'll be
Others
sharing
share.
that video also to you. That DevOps Express demo also I'm going to share with you. Just go through that one, everyone. Okay, those who missed. Okay.
So
So,
the creation steps also could be shared.
We don't have any creation steps because so many things are there. So here I want you to go through the video and you write down the steps because a number of steps are there. So go through slowly and just make a note of those steps. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it now. Let's delete one by one. First one, you delete NAT gateway. Delete. Copy, because for every time we have to type here confirmation. NAT is deleted. Then Elastic Load Balancer. Actions. Delete. Then after that, auto scaling. Delete. The confirmation type delete. Then launch template. Where is it? Where is it? So delete. delete template, delete. Then Bastion. Terminate. We have one more Bastion, is right? Both Bastions. Select that one also. Okay, so both Bastions here. Then DB, EFS, EFS. Select database server. Then EFS. Yeah, here right. Delete. For confirmation, give this ID. EFS got terminated. Deleting more targets. Let me try once again. Yeah, got deleted. Yes. Now, then SNS topics. Delete. Type here. Delete me. Then subscriptions. Delete. Delete. S3 bucket. So flow logs, first you have to empty. Permanently delete. Then exit. Then delete the bucket. First bucket. And second. Then IAM role. See, flow log role got created. This one. Delete all these roles. Then health check route 53. Where is it? Yeah, route 53. Health checks. Then you delete the record set. Okay. Then CloudWatch. Delete the dashboard and all. Then after that, I think we have created a log group circle, right? Let me delete that one also. Then flow logs. Go to VPC. See here, go to flow logs here. Here you can see total 2 flow logs we created. Select both. One CloudWatch, one S3 and all right. Just delete. Delete for confirmation. Then release Elastic API. By now, Elastic API would have been freed up. So select that one. Actions. Release Elastic API. Release. Then finally delete VPs. Actions. Delete.
If you don't delete VPs, also will get bill side.
VPs, if at all your instances are running. See, not you won't get bill for VPC, but you'll get for this internet gateway D6. Okay. So that's it.
Have you enabled the flow log for default VPC? Now we deleted.
Yeah, default. I think that we did in our VPC class.
Oh,
now we enable.
Okay.
Now we enabled for our own VPC.
Okay. I'm confused because two flow logs are there.
I mean, 2 logs. Why? Because one we exported S3, another one we tried to deal with CloudWatch. Someone asked one doubt, right? Sai, what is logs in CloudWatch? That time we created a log group and all, right? And that is
okay.
That's it. Now everything is ready. Now it's clean. You can see. Go to dashboard and just verify here. VPC 1, subnet 6, default root table 1, internet. NAT gateway, why it is still showing 1? Because it's deleted, but it takes some time. Now see, it's already deleted. And do we have any instances? No, all are terminated. Go to dashboard. Yes, you can see. All got key pairs and all, nothing is load balancer, auto scaling. Auto scaling. Yeah, that is also not there. Launch template is also not there. Then CloudWatch. Right, nothing is there. Right, CloudWatch also we have deleted. Then SNS, just confirmation. Logs, buckets, hit refresh. Okay, we don't have any buckets. The roles are okay, anyways, you don't get anything. File systems, EFS, you don't have anything here. S3 buckets, anyways, we deleted instances. We don't have anything here. Then root 53 also we deleted. Health checks and see no record set and no health checks. But it's CloudTrail, yes, that record deletion list also logs will be stored in tree. Okay. Yeah, this anyways we terminated, right? Okay. By now you would have got mails also because we terminated, right? All got terminated, that's why you got. Because before deleting SNS, we terminated auto scaling, right? That means first we terminated auto scaling. That's why we got these mails and all. Okay. Yeah, that's it. We cleaned up everything.
I think security
So again,
group is
you
not
start
included.
one new AWS.
Security groups, that's okay, no problem. That's not a big issue. Security groups, that's okay. We can delete later on also. Okay. Yeah. So that's it, guys, for today. Thank you all. See you in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow, anyways, I'll send the timings and all. Morning, we'll have 8 to 10. Then after that, afternoon, we'll have a 2 to 2. After that, we'll spend good amount of time. Okay, till we clarify all our doubts. Okay, that's going to be our timing. Fine.
So you will start new batch again for AWS.
Which one? That I'll let you know when I'll start and all that I'll let you know because right now, morning one DevOps batch is going on. Early morning 7:30. Then evening also new DevOps batch is going on. Maybe it takes time actually. Next AWS it takes good amount of time. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Okay, fine. So thank you guys. Thank you everyone. I'll be sharing yesterday's DevOps demo video also with you and today's project video. And this video, guys, you can expect by today night because to process it takes good amount of time. Be in mute first. Okay, guys, to process it takes good amount of time because lengthy video, right? That in one go. So you can expect by today night. Okay. So automatically you can verify in today night before you go to sleep. Definitely you'll find the video. Got it? So after when we upload also Google also it takes time to process it. Google Drive. So immediately you can't see that one. So there also it takes some time. Then you can watch this video. Got it, everyone?
So you
Yes,
will edit
sir.
that
Yes,
time
sir.
that we didn't.
What?
That half an hour we taken without talking, right? Break.
Without, I did not get you.
You have given break now, but half an hour.
Yeah, right.
That will get edited, right?
That will be, don't know. Then I'll feel, if possible, I'll edit or directly I'll upload. Okay. And why to break unnecessary? That way I'll verify. I'll let you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you everyone. See you in tomorrow's class. Okay.
Thank you,
I'll
sir.
send you the timings. Thank you all. Bye bye.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.